Hello, welcome, or welcome back to Delighted in Life, and welcome to my morning reflections where I'm going to be reflecting on things. I hope you enjoy reflecting with me.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. But just tonight, could you just dance the night?
Good morning. Welcome to Delighted in Life. This morning I'm going to be putting on my makeup, but so I've got myself in a little bit soft focus, didn't want to frighten you. So, but I'm going to be putting my makeup on and already put on the base. I was thinking this morning, I was talking to someone yesterday and I was thinking about relationships, and this channel's about life and love and all those kinds of things, and I don't think I've talked very much about relationships, but just to let you know that my name's Dee. If you've not been here before, welcome or welcome back. And I am single. I've been single for probably about 5 or 6 months, and I'm periodically single. So I've been married and I'm divorced and I was engaged a few times. So, but at the moment I'm single. And I was talking to a friend recently about their friendship group, because I've moved to a new area, so I'm building up my friendship groups, and it's really exciting because I'm meeting some really fantastic new people. But we were talking about friendships that we had previously, not just friendships, but relationships that we had previously. And she had made contact, I think through LinkedIn or Facebook, with somebody that she went out with when she was a teenager. And they're going to just meet for a coffee, and he seems like he's doing really interesting things. She's doing really interesting things, and maybe a friendship can blossom. And I think it's really lovely. And I was just like really excited about it. And I just thought, because sometimes there are people that come into our lives who are important for a moment and then they come out of our lives, and actually sometimes we should hang on to them, and I think that sometimes we don't. I'm just going to try and put my makeup on as we go because I'm trying to get ready for work and they will sack me if I don't get there. So I'm just going to put on some eyeshadow first of all. This is what my daughter bought me, this little 4 set. I'm going to put something a bit glittery on because I'm in that kind of mood. But anyway, going back to relationships, I think that sometimes, as I say, we have relationships when we're younger and we let go of them, for various reasons. Life moves on, stuff happens, doesn't it? Yeah. So, and that's perfectly fine. But it made me start reflecting and thinking about someone I knew when I was 17, going to college, and he was a lovely, lovely young man. I remember, went out for, I don't remember how long, it feels like a long time when you're a teenager, doesn't it? But we went out for a few months, I'd say. At the time, I had this friendship group, like with a group of males, and they were, a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed hanging around with them. We drank together, we smoked together, and it was just a lot of fun to be around them. Anyway, I was going out with this guy, and his name was Peter. And really enjoying him. I remember he came down to visit me and he travelled a huge distance, and there was like a football game or something on the day. So we didn't have phones back then. We didn't have mobile phones back then. So I knew he was coming. I knew I was meeting him in the centre of town. So I got to the centre of town and I knew that there was an issue with the traffic. So I waited in the centre of town for 3 hours. And people were like, 3 hours. And I was like, yep, waiting for 3 hours. Because I just felt like this guy was so honourable and so reliable that I knew he would be trying to make his way to me. And I was waiting in the centre of town and it started to rain. And I still waited in the centre of town for this guy. 3 hours later, he got off of the bus. So he got off the bus and he was so excited to see me. And he was kind of like, oh my gosh, I was just praying and hoping that you were going to be there. I didn't know if you were going to wait for me. And I did. So we had faith. He had faith that I was going to wait. And I had faith that he was going to get off the bus. And our hope and our faith was rewarded. Anyway, that was a lovely bit of the story. The horrible bit of the story is that There was a guy in this group that I hung around with that I quite liked the look of, and he quite liked the look of me. So we kind of decided to date. So I essentially broke up with Peter. Yeah, it was a mistake. It was an absolute mistake, because it really didn't work out. I mean, you know, the other guy, we were better as friends. You know, that's what we were. We were friends. Anyway, so I broke his heart, I think, and he was really sad about us breaking up. And I don't know. I mean, I was 17 years old. I am 59, and it still upsets me that I did that. And sometimes I go, don't regret things, just like, you know, it happened, learn from it, move on, learn from it, move on. But yeah, it still upsets me that I did that I hurt someone, you know. Yeah, so I don't know if you'd ever watch this, but if you ever did, I would just like to say, Peter, I'm very sorry, and I hope that you are married with 6 children, living a wonderful life right now, and that what I did didn't impact you in any way at all. That's my hope. So, I guess what am I saying today? What am I saying? I am saying that... What am I saying? What's the moral of my story? What's the point of me actually telling you that story? What's the point? So the point is, I suppose, is that sometimes we have to make amends, I guess, and apologise. And even if that person is never going to hear us, I guess we have to put it out into the ether and pray for good things and pray that whatever we did didn't necessarily impact them, and that they have moved on from whatever we might have done that was negative. I suppose the other thing is just to say that sometimes when we're younger, we make some wonderful connections. And I guess that if we can, we should hold on to them. I've got some friendships where I've been friends with people since I was 11, since I was 17, and we still see each other regularly. And I love that. It's poignant and it's wonderful, and it makes me feel really good to be surrounded by people who knew me when I was a child, who knew me when I didn't have a lot going on, who knew me just when I was forming, when I was being fully formed, they knew me, which was just like so nice. I love that. So like, yeah, so friendships, I've got 47 years, 43 years, 36 years, and I feel very blessed. I feel very, very blessed. And I just wish that actually in some ways that I'd hung on to a few more. But you know, life happens. What are you going to do? Life absolutely happens. So that was a little bit about me today. Because I'm always talking about, when I do the introduction, I say, yes, this is about everything woman. And I realised that I hadn't really talked about kind of love or relationships yet. And I don't know, if you enjoyed me talking about that, you might have just thought it's a bit of nonsense. What's she on about? Why is she banging on? Could have done without that 5 minutes wasted of my time. Fine. But if you think, oh, I'd like to hear a little bit more about Dee's journey, then actually there's a way you can do that. Without me even listening to me, because I wrote a book. I wrote a book called The Secret Diary of Misty Brand, and it's semi-autobiographical. So that's got a little bit of me in there. I don't know what's going on with this eyelash. I'm messing up. Hang on. Let's just, yeah. Oh, there we go. So it's a little bit of me in there. It's about my journey giving up smoking, my journey in relationships, my journey with kind of healthy eating. I'm on my weight loss journey now, but I've been on a weight loss journey before, full disclosure. So, but if you'd also like to hear me in my vlog, talking about my relationships, talking about my dating, talking about my successes and my disasters, then please let me know down in the comments. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this makeup situation with me chatting away about things that happened to me many years ago, and I hope you've enjoyed that. But if you did, then please, actually, I tell you what, hang on. I'm going to be sacked because I'm already late. But if you've enjoyed the video in any way, if you laughed, if you smiled, if you smirked a little bit, then please, if you liked it, press the like button, press the subscribe button, and press that notification button, which will tell you when I've posted something new.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake
thought I'm just rushing, so I thought let me just get dressed, finish my makeup, get dressed, and then come back and tell you what I'm wearing today, actually, because yeah, I thought it might be interesting. So today I am wearing my grey trousers from ASOS. I am wearing a pendant from Shein. I love this pendant. I am wearing a calf length cardigan from Amazon. I am wearing a thick jumper from a boutique that I got in Rochester, and I am wearing some suede block-heeled ankle boots. I'll put a picture up on the screen. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I forgot, hang on. And I've got my bag from Shein. So hope you enjoyed the video. I need to go to work because otherwise they will sack me. And but yeah, I'd love to hear from you. So please comment down in the comments just about, I'd love to hear about your relationships, about which of those relationships you've had since you were a teenager, how they enhanced you, and which ones you gave up and you kind of regret giving those ones up. Or, you know, what past hurts have taught you. So things that you did in the past that you regret, or you know, wished had changed, wished had happened differently, and what's that taught you going into the future. So love to hear from you. So please like, comment, subscribe, and press that notification button, which will tell you when I've posted anything new. And I will see you again soon. Have a fabulous, 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 fabulous day. All right, bye-bye.
And we can